I smell Oscar.
Yes.
Exactly. So I got a question for you as far as Simon is concerned, and you being on with Simon. You've got into riffs with him.
Yes.
I guess they got to be honest and real. But the other interesting thing is, I looked up reviews of America's Got Talent, and there was a review recently by a guy named John Dudley who said America's Got Talent would benefit from more negativity. In other words, amp up the criticism. What's interesting is, my take is, when I watched Simon, when Simon Cowell first hit America,
Right.
people went crazy. He's mean. Oh my God, he's so mean. Today, it doesn't seem mean. And I'm wondering if that's because he's adjusted, or everybody else has gotten discourse, public discourse now, has gotten so mean that to get clickbait, you almost have to amp it up to uber mean.
Yeah, I think the digital age kind of led us into reality. And, Simon was the first person, and I've talked to Simon about this. We've become really good friends. Simon was a record producer. And in the record business, he's told me, I'm not in the record business. I can't tell you how many people would come into his office or his building and sing a song and he'd go, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. It's like cats screaming, it's terrible.
Yeah.
And I'm not signing you. And that's just normal. And he'd get tapes all the time, just over and over again. And then he got recruited as a record producer to lend some,
gravitas and professional.
Yeah, there's a real record producer here on these shows. He didn't know, they said he's not a TV. He wasn't.
So he did what he does.
He did what they said, just be the record producer. We in America, because they had been doing it a little bit in the UK, and the UK is much, I feel, ahead of us in comedy, ahead of us in, edginess and reality. Mm-hmm. We had never seen anybody be anything but nice on TV, whether it was Star Search or the Ted Mack Hour.
Mack Amateur Hour.
Yeah, I went and saw that live when I was a kid. My parents took me.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm old. But everybody was always nice.
Right.
And it was always considered, even on the Gong Show, the worst thing, you got a gong,
Right,
but
right,
it was with a laugh,
Yep.
and it was all in good nature. But he was the first one that went, are you kidding me? And they purposely, for entertainment, the producers would, William Hung. Do you remember William Hung?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
So William Hung got cast. Do you think he got cast and they put him in front of the judges because the producers thought he was amazing and he would get a record deal? No. He was put there.
It was easy.
Well, also to be X'd or gonged or whatever.
Right. Patsy.
Of course.
Right.
Yeah.
But they did that a lot. And a lot of people are, listen, I think he was genuine. I think William Hung enjoyed singing and enjoyed somewhat of a career little, he made money showing up and singing She Bang, She Bang. But the point is, Simon was just himself. And that caused a lot of, people, like you said, negativity and criticism online. And when people are mean online and on YouTube and on Twitter and on that stuff blows up. And that's what blew that show up, because Star Search with Arsenio Hall, premiered the same time as American Idol. American Idol and Star Search had bigger, Arsenio, that was his next show after the Arsenio Hall show. Arsenio was the host. I can't remember, but you can look it up. I can't remember who the panel was, but they were much bigger stars than Paula Abdul and Randy, and Simon wasn't even known. Right? And why did Idol blow up and go through the stratosphere? Well, because we went, oh my God, we've never seen anything like this before. That guy is saying what I'm saying on the couch at home. When you're sitting with your friend or your wife at home and you hear somebody singing like William Hung, you go, you could bleep this again. Dirty word. Is that?
Right.
Does this guy think this is dirty word? Like, what is that? And he was willing to say it like he would say it in his office.